All right, everybody, let's get into the week 6 replay. First up, we've got Mr. Misfit versus Mr. Elijah. Um, Let's see. I don't know, looking at the team comp here, Electrode and Hearthflame Ogrepon are pretty good into the Urshifu. The bundle's kind of just an issue in general, I think, when it comes to the speed, because Hearthflame, or I'm sorry, not Hearthflame. Well, yeah, I guess Hearthflame doesn't resist the water. Or I guess it does resist, but it doesn't help, is what I mean. Quackaball's looking good into Titan, Gudra, Mischievous there to cause chaos, and Donphan also looking pretty good into that team. Looking on Elijah's side, that Urshifu looks really good into the Lycanroc Donphan. Also as a way to deal with the Quackaball. I feel like in a 1v1 situation, it's going to go to Ursh. Iron Bundle is Iron Bundle. He just hits hard and fast. And like looking into the team, yeah, he's really good into the team. But like even if he wasn't, it's still an Iron Bundle. You know what I mean? I like the Gudra backline. It does have a bit of a weakness issue with a couple of those bonds there, but it provides good coverage into the Electrode, into the Lycanroc. It deals with Mischievous pretty well. I mean, unless you brought Body Press. So Titan is a really good endgame sweeper. Really interesting to see what you do with the Revavroom. I know you've been bringing him a little bit lately, and he's always a fun mon to see because he's kind of all over the place. And yeah, this Enamorous. Enamorous is Enamorous. I mean, it's hit or miss. Like, quite literally hit or miss. She either works or she doesn't work, and I feel like that's just the case of Enamorous. But let's see what she does in the match. Open up with the Electrode versus the Revavroom. Nice little Volt Switch. Good damage. Into the Lycanroc. Alright. Shift Gear getting the setup. Out comes Ogrepon. Oh. Down goes Ogrepon. That was crazy. The fuck does that... What the fuck is his signature move? Hard press. Hold on. Hold on. See, I've never given Revavroom the time of day. What do we got? Hard press. I assume it's its signature move. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Oh. Oh no. I'm a fucking retard. That's is it new? TM225. Yeah, so it's new. Target is crushed with an armor claw or the like to inflict damage. The more HP the target has left, the greater the move's power. That's a really cool move. That's a really cool move. I didn't even know that thing fucking existed. And the Pokemon that can learn it are... Yeah, it's pretty nice. Okay, Eli, showing me shit that I didn't even know. All right. Let's go. They added so many, not I guess so many, but they added a few new moves, and I've said it before, I'll say it again. I didn't keep up like I should have. Good little knockoff. Getting rid of the blunder policy. Interesting. Nice agility. I love agility. It's my favorite setup move. Good damage off that Stone Edge, though, I will say. Surging Strikes, yep. Yeah, see, like they said, Quackaball loses that 1v1. Except he doesn't, because Brave Bird... I wanted to say that in the intro, but I couldn't. Nice. Good little Ice Spinner. Ice Spinner again, doing really good damage, but not enough. And down goes the Titan. Out comes the bundle, shiny bundle, nice. Good little Ice Beam. Good sturdy off the... Do we get a weakness policy proc? No weakness policy this time. Good. Ooh, damn. See, down. Down goes bundle. It's so squishy. Holy shit. This is why priority moves are so important. This is why priority moves are so important. Oh, that's crazy. Good resist. Nice little switch there. That was good. In with the electric Terra. Wow. I mean, Mischievous has really good base attack. Or special attack, I'm sorry. There's that hard press again. And then, yep. Terra Captain finishing it off. Very nice. Good win, Mike. You needed that. You really needed it. The Brave Bird is kind of really what did it. That if you didn't if Urshifu didn't die right then and there, that would have been an interesting one. Yeah. Well played. That was sick. Going on to the next fight. We've got I do this every fucking week. I'm gonna kill myself. For legal purposes, that's a joke. Sumi versus Rick. I don't know why. It's because Bozy and Rick's usernames and their showdown usernames are so drastically different that every week I'm like, yeah, it's okay. I'll remember it. One of these. I have 2 weeks left after this, so we'll see if I get it eventually. But yeah. Funny little rain team. Okay, into a Palafin is a little scary. I will say that is a big scare. Really outside of the Palafin and rain, I do think everything else here is really nice. Like into Rick's into Rick's team, the synergy that you have on your rain team is pretty nice. The Florges is the one who like looks a little off, but like it's a Florges, she fits in anywhere. Good defensive unit. I do think Rick prepped really well into your rain team though. That I mean Pelipper deals with a couple of issues here. Like Pelipper has Ice Beam, so it can deal with Regidrago and Gliscor. Hurricane is nothing to laugh at. Nothing on his team really likes Hurricane. Archalodon is a gimmick and a half. Like that Mon comes out and just clicks a funny button. It doesn't matter what the funny button is. It's just a funny button. Electroshot, body press, whatever you want. It's gonna have Draco Meteor. Like he does it all. For just good defensive backbone. I am really curious to see what it does in the team though. Obviously, Great Tusk is here to be Great Tusk. Hazards don't seem to be a big issue coming from Rick. Headlong Rush though, you could do the bulk up knockoffs, bulk up knockoff Headlong Rush set. You know, Rapid Spin for just setup purposes. I really like the Rotom. Rotom into the Rain team is really funny. Not because it's a fire type mon on a rain team, which sucks, but because it's Rotom. And then there are better electric mons for rain. When you have Archaludon sitting right there with Electroshot, you really don't need a Rotom. But the fact that you can just click Thunder and drop him is really funny. And obviously Greninja doesn't need to be talked about in rain. Greninja's Greninja, especially with Surf or Water Shuriken if you go that route. Yeah, it's gross. I really like Rick's team. Like this Drago is the biggest oversight of the season, paired with the Palafin and the Mimikyu. I think that's a good little backbone right there. Mimikyu, I think it just fits into a lot of cores, just because he is not a defensive unit per se, but the access to Disguise really just lets him switch in however and whenever you want. So I think that pairs well with Palafin. It pairs well into Regidrago threats. I like the idea of the Slowking coming in, or the Slowbro coming in, so we can get them. I'm trying to make sure I'm not. Yeah, no, I was right the first time. It's a Slowking. Chilling Reception to counter the rain is pretty nice. Gliscor is just a menace. Like, it exists. Toxic Heal, Earth Power, or Earthquake. I'm pretty sure you run him physical. I mean, you can do both, but like he has access to Swords Dance, so why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? And Raikou into the Rain team is really nice. Good Volt Switch utility. Obviously the ability to drop a thunder, but the amount of water mons and stuff that he has in there on the rain team is pretty. It's a good bring in. But let's get into the fight so I can shut the fuck up. Yep, leads with the Pelipper and the Palafin. That was a tongue twister. I couldn't get that out straight. U-turn, dealing absolutely fucking nothing to the Evil Doctor. Here comes Greninja. I love the first turn of game because it's always, pivot, that flinch hurt. That really hurt. And the crit. Someone's lucky. Protect, good little scout. Unfortunately, it kills your rain momentum. Down goes. That was crazy. This is what I mean. Like bringing a rain team into Palafin was just a little scary because he's gonna bring the Palafin and you have a rain team. So like, what else do you do? You know what I mean? It's so rough. But that jet punch dealing that much damage was insane. I am curious how that thing was built. I don't know if it was banded or not. Do we know? No, we don't know. Draco living the Draco is just rude. That was beautiful, by the way. That was beautiful. That was exactly what I meant when I said that Mimikyu could switch in instances like that. But the fact that Sumi read that and just that was good. That was good. Breaking the disguise right away. Obviously, you could have gone for the Draco if you wanted to, and it wouldn't have done anything. You could have clicked any other move. But the flash cannon read into the Mimikyu in particular was kind of hot. I liked that. Drain Punch, getting back some of that health. Very nice. Unfortunately, it does activate the stamina. And he doesn't win the 1v1. I love the nicknames, by the way. I noticed they're all My Hero Academia theme. Kirogiri is very fitting for Mimikyu. Obviously, All Might, duh. And here comes the Drago. Oh, man. Again, Sumi, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have let this happen. Like, I mean, Reggie Drago was going to get drafted anyway, I feel like. I mean, maybe he wasn't, depending on the point value that we put him at. But, like, the fact that it was a steal was just dickish. So, well done, Sumi. I am gonna say GG to you. Rick, obviously GG to you for winning, and you did play that very well. But Drago just came in and hit the funny button. Obviously, Sumi, you did make a couple of mistakes there, but like nothing really crazy. You know what I mean? It was nothing, unless you had a way. There's something I'm missing in the replay that I don't see that you could have used to kill him. I don't know. Well done, guys. Yeah, let's get into the next fight. Dallas versus Josh. A long-time rivalry. Homies have been fighting for a minute now. So, we got the Hisuian Typhlosion. Nice. Hisuian Typhlosion. Curious how it fares into the Dragapult. Does well into the Deoxys and this little mycelium fuck here. Depending on if you get Sun Up, can do work against Azu. I feel like it definitely deals with the Rotom and the Okidogi in a 1v1 situation fairly well, I think, just based on sheer damage output. Unless Okidogi has a decent special defense, which I don't think it does. I don't know. Great Tusk is huge here. Lots of momentum with the Great Tusk. You have Ice Spinner, you have Volt Switch, you have Knockoff, you have Volt Switch, Earthquake. Like the Great Tusk is really good into this team. Kleavor's a little interesting. A newer mon for me. Like, played with it in PLA, but like haven't used it. You know what I mean? It's not Sizor. I don't want it. Ogerpon, we're loving the Ogerpon showcases. This. Oh yeah, I didn't even fucking talk about this little primal boy here. I think the only thing he really helps with is I think the Rotom. He can deal with. I mean, he can deal with Toedscruel. Probably, definitely Deoxys, because Deoxys just doesn't fucking do anything except for beef. Look at him, fucking cheeked up. Yeah, Ogerpon's actually pretty decent here too. Able to deal with the Mycelium douche nugget pretty well. Obviously, Deoxys decently well. If he doesn't bring flames, which I don't even think it matters because rock type. I think Ogerpon's pretty good into the Dragapult. Obviously, it's good into this douche. This little fan fuck. I love Rotom. I love all the Rotoms. It sucks that Rotom. The fan one is the worst one, because why are you going to have give Levitate to a flying type? It's just not cool. And Hoopa. I have nothing to say about Hoopa, so that's why I brought it up before Iron Hands. Iron Hands, I'm really happy that Iron Hands is the only, like, predictable mon that you brought this season, or this week. Like, I hope you didn't just bring mons that you didn't normally bring for the sake of not bringing them. Because, like, I do really think Baxcalibur was good here. I think Grimmsnarl was good here, especially against the Dragapult. But I don't know. At least Iron Hands is pretty decent to the team. He can deal with Azumarill. I don't know how he fares against Toedscruel. Probably doesn't do too well against Deoxys, especially if he's clicking like Psychic Noise or Future Sights or whatever. Dragapult, he does well again into, I think, Rotom, obviously. And I think he can beat Okidogi in a 1v1. I don't know. I'm speaking out of inexperience here. I'm also trying to just waste as much time as I can because I'm the only person talking, and I don't know if we just want to steamroll through these, and I have to cover everything, so like I'm going to cover everything. Getting to Josh's team, though, Okidogi here is pretty nice. Unfortunately, it gets walled by the treads, but I think it does. I think it does well into the Ogerpon. It can deal with the Ogerpon. It can deal with the dude. I can't think of or shit. Cleavor. That's his name. He can deal with the Cleavor. I like that. I think this team's lacking a defense though, and I think that's my biggest issue with it. Sometimes you know, hyper offense is the way to go. Like obviously you have Okidogi who's not tanky, and Deoxys defense, it's literally in the name. But I don't know. This is it just knowing, especially like knowing how Mycelium might or not. That's his ability, Kyle. Especially knowing that Toedscruel is more of a utility mon, but like he does have a decent special attack, and Earth Power hits a lot of things, especially on this team. Earth Power is huge here, and that's something I want to point out is there's a huge ground type weakness here, which we'll see if that gets utilized. I think Azu is pretty good into the team. If it gets to set up, it can deal with pretty much everything. Deoxys here for screens, maybe a little bit of chaos with Future Sight, Psychic Noise, things like that. Taunt. I don't know. We'll see. I am always curious with the Rotom, just because he also has the worst move. They didn't even give the poor fucker Hurricane. They give everybody else a high power, low accuracy move, and they were like, Air Slash. Don't get me wrong. Thunder Wave plus Air Slash, Paraflinch. We love that. It's cool. But like, look at how they've massacred my boy. Enough talking. Let's get into the fight. I should probably come up with like what's the word I want? A roster of things that I cover every matchup, but whatever. It's the first season. It's my first time streaming. You guys are going to get shit content and love it. Good little spore into the nothingness. We love that. We love to see that. Ogerpon setting up. Spiky Shield. Okay. Nice. Okidogi does take some chip. Does reveal the leftovers. Ivy Cudgel dealing a good chunk of damage on the crit. Drain Punch doing a shit ton of damage. And getting the poison chain, or the toxic chain off. Very nice. Bulking up in the face of the Ogre Pod is a little rude. Down goes Okidogi to the Eruption. Very nice, very nice. Iron Shreds eats that, but does get, unfortunately, Spadef lowered. Oh, Shiny Azu. Nice knockoff. No Citrus Berry. Ooh, is that a Belly Drum Azu? Yes, it is. Oh, no. Oh, lives the Volt Switch. Down goes Hoopa. Oh, no. I think this is an Azu sweep. Down goes Cleavor. Dreads. Yep. So not only did you have a big ground weakness, you had a couple of water weaknesses that were easily utilized. God damn it, I hate Azumarill so much. Another instance where priority. That seems to be the theme for this week. Is God damn it, I wish I had priority. Let's see if that trend continues. I'm curious. We have 3 more matches. 3 more matches. My matchup this week, unfortunately, forfeited, so we're only doing 6 again. But yay, free win! Woo! I haven't fought in 3 weeks. It's not cool. But shit happens, and we move on. This week I get to fight my wife. And that is a sentence that, outside of frame of reference for Pokemon, I probably couldn't say without some repercussions. Let's see. But yeah, well done, Josh. That was your first win of the season. So like that was a huge one. You needed that. Sucks that it had to happen to you, Dallas, but good job on the win, buddy. Keep up that momentum. We've got, speaking of the wife, we have the wife versus Stoin. Stoin's team is rude. I don't want to talk about it, because fuck that guy. No, obviously we know about that Rhydon. His Rhydon is just gross. It's the kill leader. I think still the kill leader. I haven't looked, or like I looked, but it didn't stick to memory. The Ninetales is really nice there for setting snow, getting up the screens, obviously. Does well at, obviously, dealing with the Garchomp, and can deal with the Mandibuzz. Rhydon obviously deals with the Heatran pretty well. Terra Water does wonders against Primarina and Garchomp, really, and Heatran. God, I hate Rhydon so much. Iron Moth is an interesting pick into this team. A lot of resists from the Moth. Like Primarina and Garchomp both resist fire. Heatran, if he's Flash Fire, resists. Mismagius, and I'm pretty sure Dark resists poison. I could be mistaken on that, but I know Mismagius resists the poison. Obviously, Heatran's immune. Primarina doesn't like the poison, and I don't think Garchomp would appreciate it much either. So I guess that's valid. Furgraph's just a good wall here. He's just a good defensive unit. Brings good utility to the team, keeping things alive. Yeah, no, I love this stupid giraffe. Goldango is not as extremely as versatile as like it may seem, but like Goldango can do a couple of things. Like he doesn't have much offensive that he can do, but what offensive he does, he hits hard and wide, and depends on the options that you hit. I like the Samurott. Samurott's just a good Pokemon in general. Into the team, I mean, it deals with... Oh, I didn't talk about how Goldango did into the team. Goldango does great into the team. Primarina, dead. Garchomp. Garchomp doesn't deal with Goldango very well. Neither does Heatran. Well, I mean, Heatran can if he gets the attack off, but I mean, as soon as Goldango hits Earth Power, it's GG. Or can Goldango even learn Earth Power, or am I just pulling shit out of my ass? I might just be pulling shit out of my ass. Luckily, though, I think Mismagius and I think the combination of Mismagius and the bird Or a good little utility fuckery against the Goldango. And yeah, that Samurott just does just disgusting into the team. I mean, it deals with Garchomp pretty well. It deals with Heatran pretty well. Chinchino doesn't like it. Miss Magius doesn't like it. The bird doesn't really hate it, but like she doesn't like it either because it hits hard and it forces her to start using her roost. You know what I mean? Looking at Cheyenne's team, the Primarina is a pretty good pick here. It deals with the Moth. It deals with the, if you can catch it off guard, it deals with the Rhydon up front. You do have the 1v1 advantage against the Samurott in that aspect, which is pretty nice too. And I think you can deal with, does Alolan Ninetales have Freeze Dry? I forget which Pokemon can learn Freeze Dry anymore. Garchomp's pretty big here too. Deals with Goldango, deals with, if she goes set up enough, you can deal with the Giraffe. Outrage into the Rhydon is pretty nice, but unfortunately, god damn it, Stoine's team is just so fucking good, man. Yeah, this is an interesting matchup. Cheyenne, next season we gotta draft you more offense. That's the rules. Next season, more offense. Because, like, you have good utility, but, like, it's hard seeing how these things play into these mons because it's, like, everything... It's not as multifaceted as it needs to be. But it's okay. That's the unfortunate nature of draft, is not everything's going to be perfect, and sometimes you overthink things. I know I do. I overthink the shit out of my draft. And then I look at it at the end and I'm like, wow, this is ass. Turn 1 drafting Roaring Moon. Samurott lead. Out comes the Garchomp. Setting up the Stealth Rock. Goes for the knockoff crit. Down to 4. Holy shit. Good little Rough Skin Rocky Helmet combo, though. We know how much I love the Rough Skin Rocky Helmet. Good Bullet Seed. Good Bullet Seed. Down goes Samurott. And Samurott didn't set up any hazards, which is nice. Ninetales taking fat damage from those Stealth Rocks. What is this little... Mouse switches out. Out comes Heatran. Oh, the Magma Storm miss. Man, that sucks. That sucks. Earth Power, super effective, but Rhydon says eat a bag of dicks. There's the Stealth Rock. Okay. Interesting. Oh, what the fuck? Iron Defense and Swords Dance? Very nice. Down goes Heatran. Unfortunate. I would have clicked Magma Storm. It wouldn't have done shit worth fuck worth damage, but like... chip damage. And the crit on the Earthquake. Man. I don't know if it mattered, but like still. Finally, the Rhydon switches out. Here comes Farigiraf, immune to the Shadow Ball. Very nice. Smagius goes behind a sub. Okay. Out comes Ninetales. Gonna set up hazards, or not hazard, screens again. Terra Electric. Nice Thunderbolt. There's the Wish. Yep. Another Thunderbolt, though. There goes Veil. Click the Bolt again. Yeah, nice. Good crit. Activating the Citrus Berry, unfortunately. Nice para on the Farigiraf. There we go. Unfortunately, it still does get the Wish through. And Kudchu activates. God damn it, this thing is a menace. Down goes Rhydon. No, fucking Lightning Rod. Never mind, I spoke way too soon. Damn it. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. We'll take the special defense drop. Finally, we get rid of the EV. Okay, yeah, that was really the best time you could bring Mandibuzz out. I think you had no choice but to sack the Mandibuzz there. Unfortunately, That's so rough. Not the lightning rod again. No. Living on the 3, though. There we go. Ooh, the immune shadow ball. Man, Stoin, you're playing this match way too well. I am curious why why you went for the substitute there, though. Oh, that was I remember you saying that was a misclick. Yep. Down goes the Miss Magius. Ah, this moth was there specifically to deal with this Primarina. Yep. Sludge bomb goes down. Oh, she lived. Ah, damn. GG's, guys. Cheyenne, you were a thorn in the side that entire time. That was well played on that aspect. Unfortunately, like, the prep comes down to drafting, which it happens. Stoin, you're a piece of shit, and that's why we love you. Keep up the good work, buddy. Nice little 6-0 right here. Still undefeated. Still undefeated. All right. Next fight, we've got the Stone and Ronin versus Roman God Guy. Janus, your team is scary. I like the low kicks ad. Arbalova, I don't know if we've seen Arbalova yet. I'd have to check the sheet after. See if it's played. I don't think we've seen Arbalova yet, though, so this will be fun. Ursuline Blood Moon is a threat. We've seen this Registeel proving that it can be a threat, and Kilowattrel exists. Into the team, Arbalova's going to struggle. Maybe that's how I should start analyzing this instead of going, I don't know. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to do this different every fucking time until I figure out a routine. Yeah, Arbalova might struggle into this team a little bit. Blood Moon Ursuline is looking good. Registeel looks fine. The only issue it's going to have to worry about is that Arcanine, possibly the Excadrill. Kilowattrel's looking good unless it gets hit by that Frostmoth or like a Stone Edge or something, and then it just down goes Wattrel. Eli, your team, I really like this team. The Frostmoth is able to deal with a few key things here, like if you position yourself right, you can deal with the Ursaluna, you can deal with the Arbalova, you can deal with Kilowattrel. Yeah, I like the Frostmoth here. Arcanine is good offensive. Just deals a shit ton of chip damage. Nobody wants to hit him. Like, obviously you can switch the Slowking into it, but Low Kicks doesn't like this Arcanine, Arbalova doesn't like this Arcanine, and Registeel doesn't like the Arcanine, and Wattrel doesn't like the Arcanine. He just clicks a funny button and they die. Tornadus is obviously being really good for you this season, existing as both a defensive pivot and an offensive threat. Rotom, you have the best Rotom. And Excadrill, without Sand, is a little bit rough, but he's still a decent Mon, so we'll see how this plays out. All right. Knock off on the turn 1. Down goes the low kicks on a draining kick. Hatterene back up to effectively full health. Very nice. Registeel comes out. Arcanine comes out. Goes for the Stealth Rock. Switches in for the... Yep. Flare Blitz. Nice. Volt Absorb, unfortunate. Yep. Nice U-turn. What comes out and what eats what? Because he doesn't go for a wild charge again. Missing the head smash. So Arcanine just doesn't want to go down, though. Oh, he switches it out. Frostmoth comes out and eats those rocks. Leftovers for some recovery. Okay. Defog getting rid of the rocks. Very nice. Drain Punch Slowking. What the fuck? That's the greatest thing I've ever seen. All right. Nice Bug Buzz. Down goes the Frostmoth. Out comes the Torn. All right, Big Daddy Torn. Knockoff for the kill. Very nice. Getting rid of an Ass Vest. Ass Vest. Okay. Yeah, doesn't like that bird. Gets the fuck out of dodge. Goes for the Hurricane. Does land. Here comes our Ball of Rock Slide, which is going to activate Seed Sower. Yep. All right. All right. Good little switch in there. Going out the Torn. Unfortunately, doesn't get any of the grassy terrain benefits. I mean, not that he needs it at full health anyway. Nice knockoff and the crit. No Lumberry. All right. Do a little Heat Wave. More Stealth Rock. Another crit. Damn. All the crits. Not only do his 70% accuracy moves land all the time, but he gets all the crits in the world. Another knockoff. Ursaluna loses its... All right. Counter Ursaluna. That's techie. Ah, the revenge crit. There we go. There it is. There's the revenge crit. Our Ball of it comes out and just eats a fucking Hydro Pump. Does set up grassy terrain again, which is nice. And Rotom doesn't get to benefit from it at all, which is big for Janice. Lands the Will-O-Wisp on the Kilo. Oh my god! See, Kilowattrel just doesn't take a hit at all. You hit him and he dies. Missing the Hydro Pump is huge there. Man. That's rough. Rough miss, yeah. Hatterene comes out. Ooh, good read from Mr. Janice there. Nice, nice. Oh, damn. So not only was he running counter, he was also running a mirror. Janice, you just decided to bring the tech out this week. That was crazy. Man, the misses are big. And the crit. I don't know if it mattered, but like, because it's Ursaluna, but like the crit, a battle of the crits. Damn, that was a good fight. That was a good fight from both of you. I mean, both of you had some lucky crits and some unfortunate misses, but like, good fight, guys. I really like some of the techier stuff that you were bringing out, Janice. I don't know if you shared the Pokepaste, but I would be interested in seeing that if you wanted to. I really liked that. The counter and the mirror coat is just dickish. Well done, well done. All right. Last fight, we have got Blizzard versus Bozy. Ogerpon. We love Ogerpon. The Ogerpon showcases. Yep, I'm going to talk about it every week. Annihilate is... This is a good little Gen 9 showcase for Blizzard, which is really kind of cool because Bozy, most of his experiences in Gen 7. And so... I remember talking to him and he said going into this, he was like, I'm just going to pretend like it's Gen 7. And so now he has to face a bunch of Gen 9. I mean, he has throughout the entire season, but like, it's just half of the team is Gen 9 and a Gen 8 mon. So like, if you didn't pay much attention in Gen 8, there's that to deal with now too. This is an offensive team. I mean, outside of the Toxicroak existing as mildly utilitarian, this is a very offensive team, which if you look at Bozy's team is the exact opposite. The exact opposite. Like Gouging Fire is an offensive threat. Volcanion can be an offensive threat. But like Gouging Fire, he's thick. Volcanion, thick. Umbreon, thick. This is damage versus reduction. This is what we've got going on. And I don't know, individual matchups I really feel like aren't worth talking about in this instance, just considering this is a hyper offensive versus hyper defensive team. And I think that speaks for itself. So let's just see the match. I like these team comps. I wasn't... Those fireworks?
Yes.
Cool. Welcome to Pueblo, where we have to play the infamous game, gunshot or firework. Alright, Dragonite opens, gouging fire. Oh god, a dragon v dragon. Look, okay, first off, how the fuck are you gonna make gouging fire look that innocent? Look at it, look at his claws. You think those are just colored red? No, that's the blood of his enemies. And he's sitting here, crouched like a little pup, just waiting to fucking play, waiting for you to throw him a bone. Do not throw him a bone, he's going to stab you with it. Earthquake dealing a shit ton of damage. Very nice. Does go for the Dragon Dance. Hits the Outrage. Down goes Dragonite, even with multi-scale. Toxicroak dealing. They're very nice. Good flinch. Like I said, utilitarian. Does force the confusion. Hits the Outrage again. Down to the Sash. Poison Jab for the kill. Very nice. Down goes Gouging Fire. 0. See, here we have the opposite issue that we've been having all week. And it was, oh, he did bring priority. Love to see it. Cinderace does not like that Volt Switch. Libero Bug. U-turning. On the Milotic. Goes for the Scald. Nice. 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 Hornleech. Rotom just eats it. See, Hornleech again. Get some of that HP recovery. U-turn. Unfortunate. Well, I mean, not unfortunate. Like, pivoting is nice, but, like, would have liked to see, you know, some heals. Good bulk up. Ooh, T-Wave hurts. T-Wave hurts. Out comes my Milotic. Another bulk up. Don't get greedy, Blizzard. Haze didn't matter. Does go for another bulk up, which is, like, common to do in the face of a Haze. I get it. You start forcing them to play games. Unfortunately, paralysis ruins what games you wanted to play sometimes. But you can't be burned. Another bulk up. I assume we're going to see another Haze. Drain Punch. This is a battle of attrition. Another bulk up. What is the PP on Haze? Oh, it's 48, so she's just gonna keep fucking clicking. Man, this is... it's a battle of attrition. It's just click. Oh, we got a switch. Goes for another bulk up. Trick. Giving him a choice scarf, taking away the lefties. Locking him into Drain Punch. Does not like that Leaf Storm. And won't heal a lot from the Drain Punch. Okay. Toxicroak sack to the Fire Blast. Would have been fucking funny if he missed. Because Fake Out. Ogerpon stopping Tantrum, dealing a shit ton of damage. Not enough to deal with the Sludge Wave, though. Oh, Volcanion living is not cool, dude. It's not cool. Now, if it weren't for this little Dark-type piece of shit that's about to pop out, Umbreon would have swept. Or, I'm sorry, Espathra would have swept. If she didn't get Toxic, this was game. Because there's a funny. You see a Wish. Getting up that speed boost. Another Calm Mind. Baton passing out. Out comes Milotic. Eating the Wish. But then fucking... Oh my god, it's just... Down goes Milotic. I hate Espathra. She's such a piece of shit. Such a piece of... And this Umbreon just tanking the Dazzling Gleam. Tanking it. Putting it in kill range of the Toxic. Then I do believe down goes Annihilate to another foul play. Yep. Well done, Bozy. That was... it was a scary match. Just like both of you guys had just really good teams, in my opinion. Like I said, the Hyper defense versus the Hyper offense. I loved that. This was a good fight. I know Blizzard says that he thinks he misplayed, and like I said, I told him it's better to be tired and misplay than be cognizant and misplay. You know what I mean? Like there's a huge difference. So being tired, it happens. People get tired. It's okay. You're allowed to fuck up when you're tired. It's a good excuse. We'll use it. I use it all the time. I still think you played fine. Like, what? I feel like some of those bulk up plays could have been a little different. But at that point you're playing mind games, so it's mind games and you were tired. So maybe that's, like I said, it's a good excuse, fam. I'm gonna let you use it. Well done, boys. Both of you, like I said, fought very well. This was a good fight. It could have been anybody's match, and I think that it came down to a few hits of luck, which was also seeming like there was so many crits this week. Holy shit. So many crits this week. In fact, that's probably going to be the title of the video. I don't know. There's nice crits. I don't know. Let's see. We've got to do Fields of Punishment and Elysium. Let me see. Hold on. I needed to refresh myself on all of the matches. I think I'm going to give Elysium to Josh, simply because your record was trash. You had 0 wins. Your differential was horrible, and you were the complete underdog this entire go-around, and you pulled a 5-0 victory out of nowhere because of a Azumarill. And not because of a Azumarill. Like, I'm not saying that the Azumarill, like, if Azumarill went down, you would have lost the match, but I'm just saying, like, you have the tech. You can do it. We're seeing it. You finally fucking did it. Keep it up. Do it again. So, well done. You needed that win. I think that was a good. I hope you finally fucking put your put your shoes on, strapped them in, and decided to get ready to go for a run, because you've been walking for a minute, buddy. But yeah, I think I'm gonna give Elysium to Josh. As far as Fields of Punishment, I don't know. Nobody played awful this week. Nobody played awful this week. Oops. I don't think I have a Fields of Punishment, guys. I think I just have the Elysium, which is go me. But like there shouldn't be a Fields of Punishment every week. You guys shouldn't be fucking up all the time. Let's just say that I went to Fields of Punishment because we don't know what happened because I didn't have a match. And I probably could have, should have, would have, maybe thrown it. Who's to say? Who's to say? I can't. That's enough of my rambling. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I have to say that. I don't say that. I have never said that a day in my life. So now I did. So now you have to. If you don't, fuck you. All right, guys. I will see you in the next week's review. Keep up the good shit. And yeah. Deuces.